Alrighty, progress. Okay, so this is where I've got to so far on the. Oh, I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it. The sump reservoir, the water purification plant. I'm not sure. We'll come up with it when I've added a bit more stuff to it. So, what I've been up to, obviously, you can see lots of wireage, loads and loads of wires. That's because when you flick the switch, the lights go on. Look at them. So that'll look quite cool. Once that's got some murky sump water in there, I think those red lights are going to look pretty good. So that's that part. So that's all in. I've got chase in. I've got to carve in some channels, stick the wires in, and then I can lay something on top and as walkways and keep it all firm. You'll see that I've carved out a few bits here and there. That's because I was going to have lights going all the way around. But actually, I thought that was better. Oh, now my battery box falling apart. Battery box has got to go in here somewhere. It's probably going to go on one of the walkways, and then I'll blend it in with some greeblies and make it into something else, so it doesn't look like a battery box. But I've got to make it so I can still. Where are we? I can't even remember how to do it. There we go. I've got to make it so I can still remove the battery pack, so I can change the batteries. So lights, happy with that. Really happy with that. Also, I've been making this little bridge here. So I've made some piers. I've stuck in a polystyrene block under here, and then made some little piers out of my MDF offcuts that I've got. So that was quite a solid base. And then this is the bridge I'm making to go across. So that will sit on there. There will be some pipes coming out here going into the ground. So it looks like it's like this would suck up and recycle the water, kind of go around, and it sort of purifies it in some way. Making the walkway, some more Cities of Death floors, and obviously using the broken one. They've broken up a bit. I've got some more pipes and stuff in here, but I'm going to put some granny grate in, some more MDF pieces to make it look like a makeshift walkway, so you can still walk across it, and possibly some railings at the top here. But underneath, just got a piece of the old plumber's pipe again. More of the buildable drinking straws. These pipes are made from Lego, and they've just been connected with little bits of the plastic rods from here. And that one's going to hang down somewhat. These little sections, you can see them. Can you see them? These are our little MDF things that I had laser cut years ago. Again, for another project. But that never came to fruition, so I'm using them on this one now. And then they will sit on there like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put ladders here, and the other side, so they can get up on it. No penalty, because I really want this to be used in game. I might do some kind of like little jetty as well, and then perhaps some things floating in this area, so gangers can run across it that way as well. So that is what I've got so far on the what should we call it, guys? Stick it in the comments below. You've got an idea of what we could call this? I'm thinking like the sump reservoir or something like that, or the wellhead, the sump wellhead. Yeah, the wellhead sounds quite good. But if you've got any ideas, stick them in the old description below or the comments below. And if you put something in there I like, I'll choose it and we'll call it that. Just wanted to quickly show you something else I've been working on for my next build. Can't tell you much about it just yet, but let's just say it's going to be classed as downtown. So I've been working on this. This is a 3D print, just been sprayed black of a wall section. I've designed it to make it, let's go close up here. So it's designed to blend in with the Zone Mortalis walls and columns, but it actually fits the Cities of Death scaling and sizing. It's got a little bulkhead light on there, and then you can just pop that in the bottom there. Let's have a look. There we go. Flick that in, and it's got an LED in the back of it. Put the bulkhead light on and paint it up. That's going to look pretty smart. So That's another 3D file, STL file for you guys. That is in the description below if you want to get this STL file. Now, up until now, all my STL files have been on Thingiverse, and they've been for free downloads. This one took a hell of a lot of designing to do, to work out the light, where the light fitting goes, to work out how to wire it all up and make it a very simple 3D print. So I have put this one on an Etsy store. It's only a couple of quid. If you like it, you can download it. You'll be helping out the channel as well. As I say, the only reason I charged this one was it took me hours to work this one out. It wasn't just the drawing it up; it was actually working out how to get the LED in there working. So it's only a couple of quid. Down in the description below if you want that one, along with the small LEDs that I've designed as well. So that's that. Thank you for listening to that bit, guys. Onwards with this one then. So nothing next to do. More pipes and wires, ladders, top wires to be hidden, top coverings, and then turn this into something that looks like it's actually part of the bottom model. A few bits of detritus and possibly like a little jetty in here. So that is next. Righty ho, here we are. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear, how professional of me. Right, here we are. Bit of progress on the sump well. Still haven't figured out a decent name for this. Please, someone help me out. Stick your ideas in the comments below. I ain't got a clue. I really want a really cool, catchy name. Also, thinking now, because I've just seen someone's put all the cutscenes from the Necromunda Underhive game, the PC console game, I think it was. And there was like loads of molten stuff. So I'm thinking, do I fill out now with molten metal-y, lava-y type stuff? I don't know. Anyway, so bordered it all out with some Hearst Arts castings. So that's all done now. That's all fixed down. Lights are all in, chased in, and they're all in. Yep, still working and all wired in. Yeah, so that all looks good. Just got to fit something in the bottom here. That's going to go in there. I've got to carve out. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, what's that? Yeah, bit of glue. So I've got to carve out this little bit here, a little notch. So then I can put that light on there and have it sort of sticking up through there, because I think that's quite nice as a kind of like, because the battery pack's going to be here somewhere doing its thing. So that'll pop up there, and I'll do a little 3D printed cage to go over that. I think that'll look pretty sweet, actually. So that'll be it there. The battery pack will go in somewhere like that. I'll do something with the wire, hide it in a little box or something. And then I need to go and get some gubbins and kind of find a way of hiding this battery pack a little bit. I don't know. Perhaps some bits come off the side. Perhaps this becomes like the base of like a little jetty. I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have to go for a rummage. I'll go for a rummage for one of the bits boxes. I've added some more stuff to the bridge. Some more wires and cables hanging down. That will go on there like that somehow. Let's have a look. Yep, like that. And then, yeah, I need to put some more piping in there to join that then too. And then I'm going to put some granny grating, bits of stir stick, that kind of thing on there, just so people can get out of it. And then you make a couple of ladder there. In my games, I'm not going to put a ladder the other side because there isn't much room. Let's turn that around, you can see. There isn't much room around the other side here. So I'm just going to say that ladder there, it can also be, if you're here, you can climb up these without any minuses to your movement, that kind of thing. Bit of a house rule there. But yeah, so that'd be cool. So we need to find some bits. Oh yeah, next job then. Once this is all dry and this is done, I've then got to go around here with some filler, fill it all in. Just get rid of this polystyrene texture. Be careful around the lights, around the edges as well. A, to get rid of the texture, and B, just to give it a bit more strength, because polystyrene is pretty loose and horrible. In retrospect, it's not the best material to use, but I'm old school. I've been using polystyrene for 35 years making models, so and I've got loads of it lying around. So that's next. But so yeah, I need to go and look for some gubbins for the bridge and for the battery pack. So let's get one of my bits boxes, and let's have a rummage. Right, let's get into this. Let's have a good old rummage through one of these bits boxes then to see what we got going on. We need some bits to detail up that battery box to make it less battery boxy. So let's have a look. Yep. Oh, there we go. Bit of grating 5x tread. I think that's the other side of a stomper foot, possibly. We'll have that. Circly bits. Possible. Nice grill. Yeah, MDF grill. Right. What's that? Valkyrie sprue things. Oh, I like these crewmen. I've got loads of these stashed away. For some reason, I've got about 10, 15 of these bodies stashed away. God knows why. I did like them. I think I was going to do some kind of Imperial Guard kind of Inquisitor Honor Guard with them. Maybe one day. You never know. What else we got here then? What's that? That looks like a shortened train hubby thing. Don't need it for what I'm currently doing, but possible. Door, no. Don't need a pipe. Let's hold this one up. Let's hold this one up here. See what we got. That could be useful for something later on, but not yet. Not yet. Oh yeah, we'll have some of that. Perfect. Yeah, we'll have that. What else we got? Let's have a look. Brass etch. More brass etch. What we got? Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, We'll have that. We'll use that for the bridge. That'd be quite good for the bridge of the piece. To be quite smart. What else we got then? Night shield. Oh yeah. Oh, that could be good. I think that's from an old Vindicator. Definitely have that. Okay, I think that's kind of everything from that box. Let's put that down there. Now this is an old Sky Shield landing pad. I am going to be doing something with that. I'm going to have it up on a big pole. So, and I'm going to drill out these lights and replace them with LEDs. I think that'll look sweet. But let's put that to one side because we will be using that at some point. What else have we got in here? Okay. Don't need them now, but it'll be good for something. What else we got? That's quite good. Maybe. Oh, gotta have one of them. If you haven't got one of them in your bits box, you ain't doing it right. That's an old kids' food pouch or applesauce container. Yeah, they're quite cool. Yeah, we'll keep that out. Why not? Oh, some more brass etch though. What have those? I actually designed some brass etch a few years back. So this is what these are from. Let's have that. Brass etch. Oh, yes. Tread plate brass etch. Have some of that. That'll be good for a bit of detailing. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, we'll have that. Have some of that. What do we think? Drop pod? I think that's from a drop pod, isn't it? Yeah, possibly a drop pod. Ow. So I've got a cut on my finger and that's just spiked into it. Oh, that's a bit sharp. Could be quite good. Now these things, these are those funny 10-log Russian guns. I went a bit mad and bought loads of them once. And they just dotted around everywhere now. I use them as like thunderfire cannons and stuff from the Marines back in the day because they're only like £2. I think if you go back in the videos, I think I even did an opening of one of these, a little review. Might be worth checking out. Do we want it though? Yeah, these could be quite good. The cogs could be quite handy. Like a sluice gate cog. So that could be good. So yeah, I'm just trying to find these so I'm going to tart up that battery box and make it less battery boxy, really. That's the idea. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Another. Yeah, some doors. These are quite good. I've got any more of these, because look, these are some little columns, Hurst Arts. You see them? Hurst Arts columns. We could do something with them, I wonder. They're quite gothic, aren't they? If I found a bit more of that, we could do some more of that. Let's keep them to one side. There we go. Ooh. That's obviously made for a project at some point. Keep that. That'll be handy in the underhive. I think that's that box exhausted. Yeah, maybe for the most part of it. Oh, we love these. Yeah. Future projects, not now. Happy days, little vent. Happy days. Right, I think that's going to be that. Is that the bottom of one of those columns? It is. Sweet. All right. So yeah, I have a grill. Yep, definitely. I think that's it for a bit of piping. That'd be quite good because I'm going to make a little light. So that'd be quite cool. Right. Yes, I think that's that done. So let's have a look at these bits I fished out and see how we get on. Coming up. Okay then. I'm calling this section done. It's barring a few little things. There's a bit of clean up to do here and there. I'd like to put something around this light, possibly. Give it a bit of a sand where the filler's been. But apart from that, yep, done. Straight after this, we'll go on to painting this bad boy. I've got the. I don't know if you can see that, but the battery pack now is all stuck on and detailed up with a bit of gubbins here and there. Still turns on, lights still go on, and I can take it off and I can replace the batteries, which is, I was quite pleased with that. So that's all on there. So this section here is all done. This will fit on there like so. And there we go. That gives you the bridge. I added some extra bits of grating and metal there to sort of complete the bridge, as it were, and a bit of a hand railing that someone's boshed on, because obviously that's a little bit rickety. You'll note that the pipes don't go straight down to the bottom. That's okay. They'll be having these bits cut off and put on at the bottom there just to extend the pipes down. I will be giving the filler a coat of Mod Podge as well, because it was quite cheap filler from the pound shop. So I'm not exactly sure of its veracity, its denseness. I mean, it feels quite tough, but we'll see. So I'm going to give it a coat of Mod Podge as well. I'll do that in a minute. I'll chuck it in the airing cupboard in half hour. It'll be dry and it'll be ready for me to spray up and get paint in. So that's next for that bad boy. Paint job. Oh yes, made some little ladders as well to run up the side, so they'll get glued on. There's one there, and there's one there, and they'll get glued on. And then that gives me some narrative ways for gangers to get up onto the walkway. So that's cool. So yeah, paint job on this one next. I won't go through the paint job on it. You've seen how I've done the rust. You've seen how I weather up other bits and bobs. But what I will show you is the goop, the water, or whatever I decide to put in here, the colour. Not too sure. I'm still thinking of like a turquoise and possibly a bit of green around the outside edge, a bit of algae. Because I want it to look like it is drinking water. It is like the water for the sump. It just gets recycled through this rickety structure, goes off somewhere else perhaps, and gets further filtered. I'm thinking this is just like the catchment. So like, if you think of the underhive as all layers, and this is where the water is naturally dripping down into like this kind of sump. It's obviously it's picking up all the nasty rusts and various bits and bobs that are coming out of people, and then collecting in this thing, and then this kind of starts the reclamation. The reclamation of it all, and they go off somewhere else and get further purified. Or the Water Guild could come along, take the bottle, take like barrels of the stuff off, and then do it separately elsewhere. But that's that one. It's quite a flat. Not many high structures for blocking line of sight, but I will put some. I will make some. No, not this. This is just a sort of a little bit of card, but I will make some things that will go across as well. That'll be, you can rearrange them for different games, perhaps going all the way along that way as well to make a kind of crossroads as well. So that is that one done. So next video will be This will be painted, and we'll work on the goop, and we'll see how we get on that. I've got some ideas for that, so that'll be next, and then we'll talk about the next tile. And the next tile I'm affectionately calling Downtown. So that's the next one. I'll see you then. Let's get this thing. Let's get this bad boy painted, and carry on building. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone who's watched so far, and I appreciate all the comments and all the new subscriptions. So if you can subscribe, please do. Been working on some other bits and bobs as well. Kind of like to flesh out the Underhive a bit, a few characters. So yeah, a bit of 3D modelling as well. A bit more, a bit of a character though. But we'll see how that gets on, and I'll see you in the next one. You take care, guys. See you soon.